Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You can see here that I got to Diamond Tier 5. And yeah, I did play a couple of games, probably maybe 10 games I think. It was very hard, but I got there in the end. I'm now Diamond Tier 5. I'm gonna show you all the duels. Some were very entertaining, some were of course very frustrating. So yeah, let me just see how many games did I play. So I played 2, 4, 6, 8 games. So yeah, 8 games, 6 wins, right? No, yeah, 5 wins, 3 losses. Okay, this is the first duel. And yeah, I'm going first, and my hand it's decent, but drawing Wedge Temple and Golem really sucks. And yes, Deception and the Bellstar. So anyway, I used Deception, sent the Bellstar, add Haldo Zamina, summon the Sylvia, just to have a Omni Negate. Use the Wedge Temple, place the Golem, and just set, so because I don't want to give them any more draws because it's maxi. If it was Vovolos, maybe I would have played a little bit more, but yeah. Anyway, they start with Tract, yep. Add Lurry, discard Lurry, summon Lurry, yep. Summon the Requiem. Use Requiem, I negate that with Sylvia. Maybe I should have negated the Tract, but negating Requiem is better. But you know that they had Lacrima all this time. Yep, they use Engraver. Yep, summon the Necroquip. Go for a Sequence. Use the Sequence, summon the Desiree. Go for a Agnam Day effect, yep. Shuffle back the Sequence, pop the Buyo, summon, use the Agnam Day to bring back the Desiree. Now it's 46, I use Buyo, but yeah, that Mutiny will do nothing because yeah, the D mod now, add the Soul Servant, yep, stack the bond with between teacher and student, right? Between, yeah, teacher and student, so yeah, they summon the Dark Magician Girl, set the Dark Burning Magic, and yeah, this is, yeah, almost 10k damage, so yeah, and also the animation, so yeah, that was very cool. But yeah, so that was the first loss, and here I was actually one loss away from D ranking, so I was like, okay, I definitely have to lock in. And this second game, yep, and I'm going first, and yeah, my hand is really good. Deception, the Bellstar, Triple Tactics, Droll. Yep, use the Deception, send the Bellstar. Again, every time I draw Deception and the Bellstar, that's basically like 2 of the same cards. So yeah, anyway, I drew into another Bellstar. Yep, at least I can summon her, set the Wanted, summon the Stygian, close Heaven, Requiem effects, and summon the Lacrima. Lacrima send Engraver, use Engraver. They use Bell on Engraver, which is okay, I guess that's good, but that's basically like a -1 because I still have Engraver in the graveyard. Yeah, and yeah, I'm playing against Skill Tunes, yep. Rico effect, add the mix. Yep, this roll definitely saved me because they had so much gas. They summoned the Remix, Rico mix effect. Yep, they pop the Lacrima and Launcher. Yep, they just attack with the Remix. So yeah, that's completely fine using the Lacrima, but they have the second Ghost Bell, and that's definitely a very bad play because I still have Lacrima and Requiem in the graveyard. So anyway, I use the Wanted in the draw phase. They use the Synchro to summon the Kill Tune RS, and here I'm okay. Let me just summon the Engraver, and yeah, of course they pop the Deception as well. So yeah, the first thing is to bait the RS. So yeah, I summon the Engraver, shuffle back the Lacrima, a Requiem equip, Engraver effect, and they do fall for the bait. Yep. To negate the Engraver, I summon the Bellstar, sending the Requiem, using the Wanted to draw. And here I needed any monster, but instead of any monster, I draw yeah, the worst card probably, which is Barrier. Wow, that was the worst draw. Anyway, I go for Sequence. Shuffling 3 Fiends to summon the Lucy. Lucy's gonna pop the RS, send the Rhino. Rhino was sent because I want to have one more Fiend for Mutiny. Yep, use Mutiny. Go for Duke of Demise. And this is a little bit over game, so yeah. I didn't get the ranked, which is great, and yeah, really good win. This is the third duel, and I'm going first. My opponent won the dice roll, but they opted to go second, which is very odd, because if they are opting to go second, then that's most likely gonna be either Tempai, Striker, or Ancient Gears, or some going second deck. So anyway, I made a misplay here. I added the second golem. Instead, I should have added the Sang Engine, because Sang Engine didn't use the effect to what's its name, to place it in the spell and trap zone. But this was actually Q-Tones, and I don't understand why they opted to go second. They should have definitely went first, but yeah, I'm not complaining. I do have Crossout and Imperm. Let's see if that's gonna be enough. So yeah, they used to go to Zalen. Zalen is actually really good, but it does require a synchro, which does limit its potential. Yep, they used the Duelist Genesis to add the synchro overtake, and yeah, I just scoop, yeah, because I have no follow-up, nothing basically. So I just surrendered. This is the fourth duel. And here I'm going second, and my hand is really good when I'm going first, and also I drew Hell Zemina again. I freaking hate when I draw Hell Zemina, because that's basically like one more dead draw basically. Yep, they use the Vision, Lordly Load, yep, add the Barrel, normal summon Barrel effect, set the Drill Beam, so they already have a negate. Yep, they send the freaking Flame Dancer of all cards, by the way. Yeah, and they freaking set 4, so we know the what's his name, the Drill Beam. Tour Guide, summon the Buyo. They use the Dynamicious to banish the Buyo. Golem is also gonna get negated and banished by Drill Beam using the Diabell Star. Yep, set the Deception. They use the freaking Simultaneous Equation Cannon, and this card is broken, but it's super confusing, and it's gonna just banish all of my resources, and with Launcher and Hell Zemina they basically do nothing, and I think that I just scoop here. Yeah, Barrel, yeah, and I just scoop. Yeah, because what can I do? They're gonna add another load, they're gonna reset the Drill Beam, so yeah, there was no chance. And yeah, these 4 games, some were very short, some were very good. I'm gonna show you all of them. So yeah, here I'm going first. My opponent opted to go second, and yeah, my opponent just surrendered, but I don't understand why. Maybe they bricked, maybe they didn't want to go second. I don't know. Let me just see their deck. Can I see their deck? Yeah. Let's see their deck. Oh, yeah, it's understandable then. They maybe drew... I don't really know what they could have drawn that would be that bad to just scoop, because you can see that my opponent has 29 spells. Yeah, crazy deck. So yeah, this was the first win. This is the 6th duel, and here I'm going first, and my hand is decent, except that I, of course, I draw the Diabell Star and another card that's from the Diabell Star package. But yeah, anyway, summon the Diabell Star and send the Rhino. Rhino it's not that bad to Ash Blossom, because basically I just wanted to chain block the Diabell Star. Yep, Golem, Deception, because also the Rhino is just there as another fiend, for Cherubini to send. So yeah, I was completely fine with that Ash Blossom. So yeah, Arcelago, add another Deception, go for Close Heaven, use the Haldozamina, add back the Haldozamina, yep. Use it, Chainlink 2 wanted. Why? Because I want to have a monster for the Wedge Temple. And yeah, now I have the Omninegate with Sylvia, use the Wedge Temple, yep. I use the Sengenjin, add the Sengenjin because I didn't use the Sengenjin placing in the Spell and Trap effect. So that's very important, because if I didn't add the Sengenjin, I wouldn't be able to place the Golem, because I already did. So yeah, anyway, Close Heaven, Lacrima, yep. Sequence sends, yep, summons Aeroliter sends, yep, Infernity Archfiend, summon the Cross Ship, use these two for Doom Dragon, trigger Cross Ship, summon Archfiend grabs the Necromancer, go for About Q discards Necromancer, banish herself, summon Necromancer effect, Archfiend effect, yep, grab the Reaper. So yeah, I already have the barrier, so yeah, I can easily search one more barrier. Yep, bring back Necromancer, Archfiend effect again, yep, grab the launcher, use Engraver, and here I was like, okay, I want to go for Underworld Goddess. So anyway, and Espirital Knight as well. So yeah, launcher, and I did make a misplay here. I shouldn't have summoned Espirital Knight that early, because if I didn't, but also I couldn't even get the Necromancer off the board. Yeah, so maybe this was also good, because I have Sylvia, double barriers, I have the Espirital Knight, and I'm playing against heroes. The E-Call, Ejector, that Ejector is definitely gonna get negated for sure. Yep. There's Stratos, that's completely fine. Paris is gonna get negated 100% by barrier as well. And here, yep, they use the Ejector, banish Engraver, that's sure, bro. Yep, Furnace adds the Poly, they discard the, yep, the Blackout Laughs. Yep, they use the Blackout Laughs to negate the About Q, that's completely fine. And yeah, I do use the Espirital Knight. Why? Because they have, I know, 2 of 3 cards in their hand, so they have Furnace and Polymerization. So they needed another hero to use that poly, but also I had the barrier for that polymerization. So yeah, that was very, very calculated. This is the 7th duel, and again I'm going first, and my hand it's decent, and I drew both Kolba and Crossout, which is definitely very helpful against a lot of hand traps. And here I was like, okay, I'm gonna use Crossout on cards that I have, and Kolba on cards that I don't have in my deck. So anyway, I use Crossout on Fulos because I have Fua in the deck. Yep. Golem Sengenjin, yep. Go for Closed Heaven. And here, if they had Ash Blossom, for example, I would be able to negate that as well, but they didn't. And yeah. And here the problem is that my Lacrima was in the Spell and Trap zone, so I had to summon the Doom Dragon with Engraver. Yep, still send Archfiend, because I have Launcher, so I don't have to use the Cross Ship immediately. Instead I'll go for Wave Hacking Caesar as soon as possible, use Launcher just on Archfiend, and I didn't, I think, normal summon, so that's even better. So Close Heaven again, Necromancer, normal summon, yeah. Use Necromancer, bring back Archfiend, effect, grab the second Necromancer, go for About Q. About Q is gonna discard Necromancer, banish herself, bring back Necromancer, yep, Archfiend effect again, grab Launcher, this is the first, second Launcher, yep, second Launcher, Cross Ship, yep, using the Launcher, 2 Necromancers, 1 and 2, use Necromancer 1, bring back Archfiend, grab the Reaper, yep, go for Espirital Knight, use Necromancer again, Archfiend, grab another Archfiend, use Reaper, summon the second Archfiend, The reason why I did this play is to summon the Otherworld Goddess, and I didn't want to link up the Espirital Knight because she's a very valuable interruption. So Archfiend Necromancer, Archfiend grabs the first barrier, this Necromancer bring back the second Archfiend, grab the second barrier, and here I have Otherworld Goddess, Espirital Knight, double negates with Biohacking Caesar and barrier and Callby. Again, I'm playing against heroes, and yeah, they use Ferris, I just negate it with Biohacking Caesar, and yeah, they immediately scoop, which is definitely really good. And this is the 8th and final duel for today, and this duel got me into Diamond 5. So yeah, this was very good. So again, I'm going first, and my hand is, it's good for sure, but I don't have Callby or Crossout or something like the Diabell Star, something like that. But I do have the Lacrima and the Millenniums, and that's more than enough, you'll see. So yeah, Sengenjin, Golem, the Wedge Temple, place Golem and Sengenjin, go for Close Heaven because I want to have as many fiends in the graveyard. Use the sequence, summon the Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater is gonna send the Rhino, and this Rhino is gonna send Buyo, and it's very important to always have Mutiny in rotation, so that's why I did the Rhino and Mutiny, so I have more fiends to, and anyway, I summoned the Archfiend with the Reaper, then go for, I think, Close Heaven, just to get Archfiend off the board, use Sequence, shuffle back the Rhino, and the Sequence to summon the Duke of Demise, summon Necromancer effect, bring back Archfiend effect, grab the second Necromancer. Now I'm gonna go for Balq. Balq discard, banish yourself, summon the second Necromancer, Archfiend again. So this is just looping Archfiend, Necromancer, launcher, go for Crush Ship. Here I go for Doom Dragon to trigger the Crush Ship, Necromancer, Archfiend. Why did I use the Doom Dragon? Maybe I should have kept it, but you can see that I went to Underworld Goddess without using my launcher, so that's very valuable. And launcher, bring back two Necromancers again, Necromancer 1, Archfiend, grab the second launcher, go for Espirital Knight, use the second Necromancer, Archfiend again, grab the second barrier, and I just pass here. The Balq doesn't have space to be summoned, so, and this is the game that got me to Diamond 1. It was very, how could I say it, very stressful, because all of these games in the past days were very, I had to think about a lot of my combos and what can my opponent play. So this is, now that I'm in gold, that I'm in Diamond 5, it's definitely gonna be challenging, but this is only the 15th of April, so I have 15 more days to get to Master 1, and if I don't get to Master 1, I'll definitely get to at least Master 5. At least I do have 15 days, so I do have a lot of time. But I'm doing really good, making some really good progress. In just 15 days I went from Plat 5, I think, to Diamond 5, so I'm doing really well. So that's it gonna be for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, and goodbye.